Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I talk a lot about Salesforce. Today we're going to be going over how to create a percent field within Salesforce. So in my current example, we've created a new object for tracking our coursework. Let's say we were in college and we're trying to figure out a tracker system to see how much we've progressed along our degree path. So for this example, we will be creating a percent of course completed field. So let's go ahead and jump into the back end of Salesforce and get this going. So I'm going to go up here to the gear icon and then hit setup. From here, we're going to go to Object Manager. Awesome. And then go ahead and search for whatever field you would like to, or whatever object that you want to create this field for. I am going to go to class because that's my example, but add in whatever object you are creating this field for. I'm going to go to fields and relationships here. Then we're going to go to new. Awesome. And now we're going to scroll down a little bit and then look for that percent field right underneath number and right above phone. So let's go ahead and hit next. Awesome. This is where we enter in the field label. So that's going to be the name. I'm going to have a percent sign of course completed. And you could even break this down. You could have it be a formula. So based upon how many assignments you've added or how many assignments have been completed, then you could do that formula. We don't have that already set up. Like we don't have the other records available for us to add this, but we could just add this as a blank thing and then come back to it later on. So if you wanted to do a formula, you could do that there, and there's a bunch of different functions. But we don't need to do that for us. It's just going to be a percent that we add in right now. So anything that is red next to it is going to be required. You could have this be 18 digits long. You probably wouldn't need that for a percentage, but let's say we wanted to add decimal spaces. I'm going to subtract 2 from 18 and then add in 2 decimal places over here just to make it a little bit easier on us. All right, field name, that's just going to be the API name. So what it's going to show on the back end of Salesforce when you're looking at the code or any logs. The description is going to be for the back end. So showing any admins or developers, telling them, hey, this is why I created this field. This is the purpose of the field. This one's pretty self-explanatory and I'm the only one in this org. So I'm going to leave it blank. Help text is going to be for on the front end to add any information that your users might find helpful in filling out this field. Typically, I make this off of feedback from the users, or if I can have the forethought to say, hey, they'll probably have issues with how this field is labeled. Let's go ahead and enter in some help text. But for this, I'm just going to leave it blank. We can have this be a required field. I'm not going to have that be a required field, just because it doesn't lend itself to the scenario that I have, but it might for yours. I'm going to click next, which brings us to field level security. So it's going to take the profile and it's going to say, hey, who can see this and who can read only this, who can edit it. So based upon those 3 different settings, you can lock it down. The profile is typically going to be for somebody's job function. You can see over here that we've got like a custom marketing profile, a custom sales profile, and a custom support profile. That's typically going to be given to all users in that department. And then for managers and then for other people, you're going to give them additional permissions, not through the profile, but through other settings. So just whatever you want the baseline of that to be for that particular department is what's going to translate over here into the settings. I'm going to leave it how it is because I don't need to change it at all, but you might for your scenario. Next is going to be the page layout. This is just going to add it to the front end of Salesforce to show, hey, these people can see this field. Not all fields are going to be needed to be seen. So like an external ID, you might not need to show that on the front end of Salesforce if it's just connecting it back to a different system. So keeping that clean for your users. I'm going to hit save here. And that field should be good to go. Let's go ahead and check this out on the front end of Salesforce, which I have open in another tab. I'm going to go over here to, I'm going to refresh this. So then the front end and the back end can connect back to each other. And I'm going to hit classes or go to whatever object that you created that field for. I'm going to go into my test record, and that field is showing up for me the percent of course completed. So let's say it's midterms right now, or like we're 25% through, or I've completed 25% of those assignments. I'm just going to add 25 there and save it. And there we go. We have that percent of course completed. And that's how you create a percent field within Salesforce. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe. You can check out the courses on salesforceupskill.com, Udemy Business, and LinkedIn Learning. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at Emily Call MBA. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.